Experience series is aimed to give a bit of insight into why and how skydivers do what they do, how we build, brief and debrief the jumps, as well as interact with each other on the ground and in the sky, and hopefully aid you in progressing in your own development too. The first of the series is the Freefly progression event DD Ep.1, held by Downunder Dynamics and supported by Skydive Nagambie and Job Connect. Freeflying is the sub-discipline of skydiving where we strive to fly our body in all orientations and directions towards the ground. By changing shape and the amount of surface area presented by your body, you can meet a formation by speeding up or slowing down. You can even change direction to go tracking through the sky on an angle towards the ground, fall vertically through the sky with all your friends at once. You could reach speeds ranging anywhere from 160 km an hour when exiting the plane, or to over 400 km an hour while in freefall. This is the 10th edition of Downunder Dynamics, with participants attending from all over the country and some of the top coaches too. We have Joe Greeley, Matt Bogues, Tane Ferrant, Scott Hisco, myself, Mason Corby. On camera we have Cam Puttee and Paddy Dunne, who is also editing. This event and series aims to have an open forum mindset, provoking thought and questioning from both participants, coaches and hopefully those watching at home. Leave a comment and like, subscribe, enjoy watching it, hopefully as much as we did making it.
An experience camp for skydiving. It's based around free flying. We're just working on all sorts of sub-disciplines within free flying itself. So this is head-up tracking, dynamic, which is like carving and some layouts, just normal tracking and a bit of vertical skydives as well. So each group has a specific sub-discipline that they're working on for the whole week. Change around through coaches and stuff like this and just get a bit of various information from the different coaches each day. And we have an end goal of the week that we're trying to achieve for each one, and just having a ball, having fun. You can see the groups for the week. This will hopefully stay as they are. Some may chop and change a little bit. So this camp is going to be a lot more like the first one that we did. We're going to have an end goal for the groups, each individual groups as well. Okay, so we're not just going to be going and just kind of going with the flow and changing groups and just like changing coaches and all that, but we actually have a set thing that we want to do. So in saying that, the way we're going to do it is we're going to build into it slowly. So who here hasn't done tunnel? 2, excellent, cool, that's all good. So everyone else should know what I'm getting at then. So when we do tunnel, generally we don't go in. If we're going to learn a move like a shuffler or something like this, we don't go in, or if we're going to learn layouts, we go and we focus on that one move. Yeah, once we can do that one move, then we add more in. So we don't bother going, okay, we're going to do a snake with some circles and then we're going to work on the shuffler. We go and we just do shuffler, 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 shuffler until it's fucking sorted, you know? So that's going to be the same theory with this. So for these groups, for the head up group, the goal in the end would be to say something similar to like foot fetish where everyone's in slot. Yeah, I don't care if we're doing turns, but we want everyone in slot within a meter from everyone. Okay, so we can work on the drills. Each of you have all different individual drills you're going to be doing throughout the week for that. I'll get back to that one. For the vert one, so sequentials, getting faster, doing all this kind of stuff, really thinking about head switches, levels, maybe getting to pancakes, doing alley-oops and stuff like this, so kind of getting the more of a dynamic sequential kind of thing. The next one is the angles. So we have 2 angle groups. You can see that one was 1 angle group before, but now I've split it into 2. So people will be able to jump between the groups, okay, depending on if they're progression or anything like this. So at the moment, this group here, I want everyone to fly in slot, completely in slot. So pick your strong side, or pick, if you really want to do back flying or something, you'll work on that and your belly's all over it, pick that side. Everyone here is very experienced on this camp, all right? So don't just go and hassle us coaches as well. Talk amongst yourselves. If you see someone struggling, give them a hand, help them out, okay? Don't be afraid to share what you might have had that you were struggling with that certain point and pass that on to them. I say as well, thank you for the 2 sponsors we have for this, Craig and Kylie from Job Connect. So they've been a big supporter for the last couple that we've been running for a while, and if it weren't for them, like this wouldn't have happened. Same as with Don and Lou. It's a shame they're selling their DZ because I don't know how many more of these I'm going to be able to run. The help they gave here with slots and stuff was just second to none. So stick some cartons on for those guys as well. I definitely will be. So this is going to be the first one, okay? We really need to stick in our slots for this. So we have a group of 3, we have a group of 5, and then we have a group of 4. All right, so we're going to fly on an angle, boom, use the back belly, cool, turn off, however. Now we're going to go steeper. As we go steeper, don't think start going slow. We're going to go all the way to vertical. As soon as we get vertical, once everyone looks like they're in slots, I'm going to carve to the right as the center group. The next group, so this is where the guys at the 4-way might need to back up a bit. The next guys, which is the group of 5, you guys are going to carve left, and then the outside guys are going to carve right. Okay?
Where do we go?
Okay.
Right.
Follow me.
We're doing a bit of an angle, and we're going up to down to vert. We've got single carving group going one way, we've got a 5-way going the other way, and then we've got a 4-way doing some snakes up and over. So a little bit on. Yeah. Sick.
Excited?
Yeah. Nervous.
Rather than being there, you want to be up the front here. And that way you have more room. Know what I mean? Because otherwise your legs will get caught in there. We'll get the back flies more outside, because this setup with the back, everyone's head level is great. Okay, going vertical. Fucking look hectic.
Yeah, I think we just went huge.
Yeah, so I reckon we just cut the switch over the top until we get really comfy with it and we see the sight picture. Once we see the sight picture, we can stick that switch in, no worries.
Just like almost that chill style, just in the spot.
No, I can just carve straight around. Yeah, just carve around, get the visual. Okay, that's what it is. Yeah, I reckon we do it twice. So rather than going like back on an angle, we go on the angle, start down, boom, vertical. Okay, everyone's there, boom, carve, stop. Everyone stops again, boom, go again, carve, and just carve again, and then track off after that. Get there quick. Yeah, that was good. I could see everyone was just kind of taking it in and chilling, but on the next one, just charge in. Yeah, build it real quick. When I do okay, I'll look around, go okay, and I'll check everyone, and then go.
Yeah, no, it was really good, Paddy. It was definitely a bit spicy that one bit, coming around for the switch, just trying to get our sight pictures in. So we're going to go up there again and take out the snake and try and get everyone dialed in on their switches and see if we can get back in slots and start doing it a little bit more smoother. Yeah, for sure. I think I'm going to slow myself down, you know, we go to the slots, take a breather, start the rotation and follow around, try and get back into our slots, yeah.
I think an individual peace signing from the coastline. Now we've been in the fine dimes, spit them hella fine. My shine time, be when I'm spitting hella rhymes on time. I'm spitting heat when the clock strikes 9. I come and go, never slow when I blow. Cause when I'm on the mic, I wanna explode and get you onto your tiptoes. So like a river, I quickly flow. Flow like a flash flood, never draw no blood. Peace instead of war, can we all draw back guns? They corrupt every country they run, so take me way back to the damn day they begun. Burn the blueprints.
Day 2 rolled around, and we saw the weather gods had decided to send us a bit of windy weather, and bringing a lot of heat and turbulence with it. To maximise the progression for the camp and the day, we held a workshop on how to know your level and the various paths of progression you can take within free flying.
You can fly head down. This is such a very broad kind of option that a lot of people will tick, I can fly head down. So when do you believe someone should be able to say that they can fly head down? What would be the achievable thing for that, for just in general?
Also, can we transition from head up, stable?
Break off. Head down crest.
Head down crest? What does the head down crest involve?
Break off. Down. Transition.
So essentially we're saying stable on your head kind of thing. What does stable on your head mean? Yeah, so this is where we start going down rabbit holes and loopholes. So these are the kind of things I want to start trying to get out there so we all kind of actually understand what the definition of stable on the head is. For me, stable on the head, stand up for us. So if we're head down right now, and if I give him a shove and he can stay on his head, that tells me he's probably stable on his head. If I push you and you're on your head and you cork out, probably not stable on the head. He's still, there you go, sit back down, mate. Yeah. You can mix those two, obviously, so you don't have to start here or you don't have to start here to learn either one, so you can start doing static and not having done any tracking or angles. Yeah? So these progressions here, it doesn't matter where you start, but they will lead to this. You shouldn't be doing any of this unless you're competent in all of that kind of thing. Dynamic is by far the hardest. If you can do dynamic in the tunnel 2 ways, and you're doing like you can do a layout and you need a grip, that's not dynamic. Dynamic, you need to be able to be successful doing all this doesn't have to be that kind of thing, but it does include that. But you want to be successful in doing all those before you start thinking about doing dynamic kind of thing. So to get back to the other one, the reason I wrote 3, 5, 8, 10, 12, these are the kind of numbers that I have personally seen, and as I said, I'm open to interpretation or other points of view, that if you say have done a 3-way track and you're going very, very well on it, then you can go to a 5-way track. But I wouldn't recommend going from a 3-way to an 8-way until you've successfully done a 5-way. And by successfully done a 5-way, that means you can not just exit in the formation, but like exit, then fly up, then dock, then hold a position for the entire jump. Not just part of the jump, but the whole jump. Then you can move on to the 8-way. Then if you can't exit and do the same theory, then the 10-way. Same thing, then the 12-way. I'm one of the greatest around. It's only a matter of time until I get played on the radio. Never stop saying you're gonna be famous, so get on the bus. I'll never be driving slow. I'm shining like gold. 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 I'm shining like gold.
It's pretty good so far. Had a great first day, 9 jumps first day. Second day, had a little bit of weather, pushed through it as we did. Today, just angles, making everything neat, getting back to the basics and just trying to tune everything up a little bit. Trying to fly neat, fly slow, fly in your slot, and build as a group together and progress throughout the day. And Matthew Bogues for the coach for today, and got a solid group, and we're just sending it.
We're going to dirt dive this one again in this diamond shape. You're going to see what I mean? What I need is when you exit, you need to just leave like half the front door for Gina. Yeah, you'll see like you got your hand across the door, and her head needs to be in that blue spot. Okay. Try and get that shoulder down a bit more, Tom, as you come out. See how it kind of blows you away now? Yeah, really good. Yeah, this was good, guys. I reckon we can do just a touch better. Yeah, it's not bad, but we can definitely do better than that. What you want to try and do is imagine it's only a slight pitch change. If anything, you want to kind of increase, like maintain, or if more, increase your forward speed. So as we start to come up, it looks like you start to like brake as it starts to slow down. Very common one, but what we're doing is we're maintaining speed, and it's just the pitch change. So if you do want to do anything with that forward speed, I would say increase or maintain. So on the faster side is kind of better. What I meant was by being lazy was being a bit slower in the pitch change, so not trying to blow through it. Does that make sense, like pitch versus speed?
You're taking it back to the old school, old kings. Be right back on these ways, old things, spreading wings. Flying around, eyes on the ground, heads in the cloud. People all around, Paddy whack, they surround. Juicy doubly sound. Bottles popping, women flocking, I ain't fucking knocking. Bet the shit you speed, spitting better. Start stopping, tripping, gripping whilst I'm sipping. People lifting, got me feeling better. Call me Mr.
I've been doing some head-up angles with the boys. We've done some recent ones with Joe and Mace. Ripping. So working on progression of exits and staying in slot. It's fucking awesome.
Not like super slow that we're stuck there. I like it when it's nice and flowy. Yeah. We're not like, I don't like also to rush it. So like the timing is literally like turning, and my arms will go about this fast. Over for about 3 or 4 seconds, and then move. But I don't like to linger to start going.